Hello everybody out there in the Frontline universe. I'm Chris and welcome back to another comic book review. In this review I'll be reviewing Green Lanterns, issue number 3. And as I'm showing you guys the artwork, I want to give that good old standard warning. There will be spoilers, so spoiler alert. As we are going to be going through this book and talking about this book, spoilers and details will be dropped. So if you do not want any spoilers, or if you have not read Green Lanterns issue number 3, I'd recommend taking this video, pause it, put it in your watch later list, go out, grab Green Lanterns issue number 3, and then come back and let's see if we agree or disagree with thoughts and my rating for this book. But as always, before I get into the in-depth review, I give an overview of the book. And last issue, we got a lot of background. We didn't get that much progression. Does that happen with this issue? No. We do get progression this time. Atrocitus and the other Red Lanterns are now on Earth, waiting for the Hell Seed to finally grow and basically take over Earth, and Earth will become then the new home base for the Red Lantern Corps. We get to see a really awesome fight between Bleez, Simon Baz, and Jessica Cruz. Jessica Cruz and Simon Baz do not get along, and you're going to see that me saying that a lot while we're in-depthly going through this book. The one thing I like is this is a book where Jessica Cruz is the newest of the two Lanterns. Can't make constructs, remember. Second guesses herself, jumps in sometimes without thinking. Simon Baz thinks he's big shit, pardon my language, but he thinks he's big stuff and that he's always right. But as much as I hate, and this isn't to fuel his ego or anything, but he does have something about him. I will say that, and you see that in this issue. Also, we get to see that Guardian again. The Guardian we saw from issue 1 with the box with that new ring or that special ring. He shows up in this book, and that scene was very interesting and also very funny. Ending was definitely just like we've been getting with the past couple of issues of Green Lanterns. It definitely had a whoa moment and a really twist. Let's see. It was a twist and a very good cliffhanger. Let's put it that way. The not so good team of Jessica Cruz and Simon Baz definitely, they have a lot to work on as the Green Lanterns of Sector 2817, basically Earth. So it's really interesting, and I like the fight between Simon and Bleez, and I like how she kind of makes fun of them and says the Green Lanterns have kind of gone to rot, the ones that are on Earth. So it was kind of funny, and Bleez is one of my favorite Red Lanterns. So it was really great to see her. It was great to see her in action again. We haven't seen that really much in the Red Lantern series. The beginning of the series was interesting. The end of it was really more focused on Guy Gardner. I'm really happy that Red Lanterns are kind of just part of a story arc now, so we can focus on main characters. Dexter, man. Every time I see Dexter, it reminds me of a video I did a long time ago, which I got rid of, which was who is the most useless Red Lantern in all of the Lanterns, and obviously, I was proven wrong not even a year later, but at the time, it was a really funny video, and every time I see Dexter now, I remember back to that that moment. It was kind of funny, but I love Dexter now. He grew on me. That cat grew on me. So anyway, that's the abridged. My opinion on this book is I would definitely say it is a good art, really good story. I would say it was a 4.5 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this book. Out of the number 3s I've read thus far this week, this was one of my more enjoyed books so far. Definitely up there with a few other books that I've read this week. Not counting the one that I reviewed before this, which is Batman issue number 3. I enjoyed it. I really did. I thought the artwork was good. The story was really good as well. I would definitely say this is my... Well, Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps hasn't officially started yet. So thus far, it is a very strong Green Lantern title, and Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps definitely has a lot to live up to equal what we're getting with Green Lanterns right now. I'm really enjoying it a lot, and let's see if Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps can hold up just like Green Lanterns are. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, Green Lanterns is going to be more of the Earthbound Green Lanterns, and Hal Jordan and the Green Lantern Corps is going to be more of the cosmic Green Lantern. So, depending on what your flavor is for Green Lantern, that's what book you'll be determining. Me, I like both versions, so I'll be reading both versions of the Green Lantern books. So that's the overview of the book. Now we're going to get into some spoilers. So if you haven't read the book yet, pause, later, come back, we'll agree or disagree. Atrocitus and the Red Lanterns are on Earth. And Atrocitus knows that the Green Lanterns are trying to destroy the Hell Castle, the Hell Fortress, or I believe it was the fortress or castle or something. But basically, he wants the Rage Seed to be planted, and he doesn't want the Green Lanterns. Oh, the Hell Tower. He doesn't want the Green Lanterns to mess with the Hell Tower, so he sends Bleez off to deal with Simon and Jessica. And Bleez shows up not even 2 pages later and gets into a really deep fight with both Simon Boz, Jessica Cruz. She makes easy work of Jessica Cruz, actually. And it's just her and Simon Boz that are left. And Simon's starting to feel a little bit of rage, so she's trying to convert Simon Boz, which I like that a lot. Fast forward or go somewhere else where Simon Boz's family is. This is a big one, guys. The Guardian that's carrying that box with that special ring is at the house. And he's like, hi, I've traced the energy signature of a power ring to this building. I need to speak with the Green Lantern that lives here. Please tell me that it's Hal Jordan. Or that new guy, John Stewart. I may or may not be out of the loop. So basically, he thinks that Hal Jordan and or Simon Boz lives there. Not Simon Boz, and or John Stewart lives there. And he has no idea that Simon Boz is the Green Lantern that lives there. And apparently he's offering Simon, he's going to probably be the one that offers Simon this ring. However, we find something out about Simon. He's able to break free of Bleez's kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Where she's trying to convert. He breaks free of her conversion of him from a Green Lantern to a Red Lantern, and then through this big green stream of light, he is able, and this is another huge one, guys. He is able to cure Bleez of the Red Lantern ring. He's able to basically purify her. And now, for those of you that have been keeping notes with the Green Lantern books since Jeff Johns, the only lanterns that are able to purify somebody of the Red Lantern ring are the Blue Lanterns. And here Simon Boz is using literally almost 99.9% of his will. He heals Bleez. And we get to see Bleez the way she used to be. And obviously she feels regret for what she's done. You know, her mind is finally clear. So she tries to kill herself. And Simon stops her. And then the red suit comes back a little bit. So she's starting to turn back into a Red Lantern the angrier she gets. And Simon's like, listen, this isn't the way. You know, I was a bad person once too. This a wonderful speech he gives to Bleez, talking about his past and saying that if he was able to redeem himself, she can. And then she tells him and warns him about the Hell Tower and the Hell Seed, that the Red Dawn is coming and that they have to stop Atrocitus. And then, of course, Jessica Cruz, not knowing anything that's going on, pops in and starts beating up on Bleez without, you know, Simon's trying to stop her. It doesn't work. She snaps, becomes a Red Lantern again. However, now she's angrier because now she knows what she could be free from the Red Lantern ring. And basically she had it for a second, and then it was taken away from her the second that, you know, Jessica Cruz came in and pissed her off. And now she blames Simon Boz and she goes into hiding, which I like because now Bleez is questioning whether she wants to be a Red Lantern or it's the Red Lantern ring that is truly making her feel like she should be a Red Lantern. She should be part of Atrocitus's army and should be, you know, that it's really justice and not evil, that she's, that it's really not justice, that she's doing bad things to people and it's not in the name of justice for real. If without a clouded mind, she could see it's not really justice. And then, of course, we get that huge argument between Simon and Jessica. You could see they don't get along, as I mentioned, and you get 3 pages of that. And then they fly off to the Hell Tower because Simon said that that's what Bleez warned them about. And then we get that last page. I'm skipping over a bunch of stuff they see where now Simon Boz, they tried to convert him. It didn't work. Jessica Cruz is in front of the Hell Tower, which is really reaching out to any being that's close enough to it. And she gets a bit angry. And because of that, the Hell Tower kind of takes control of her a bit. And she starts to feel rage. To be continued. This was an excellent issue. I really enjoyed it. I like the not so great team of Simon Baz and Jessica Cruz. I like how we're going to be seeing their teamwork and their friendship, if there will be one, develop. I like that the Red Lanterns are in this. I like that we actually get to see them still a little bit. Bleez's character has gotten even more interesting now, and I'm wondering if there will be a connection between Bleez and Simon Baz as the series progresses. I'm enjoying it. Red Dawn is interesting. A few people did complain that, oh, we're going right back to the Red Lanterns again, but I'll be honest with you guys, I'm enjoying this as a first story arc, and this is a good test for Jessica Cruz and Simon Baz to see if they can hold, their own without Hal Jordan, John Stewart, Guy Gardner, or the rest of the Green Lantern Corps against a major threat, which is the Red Lanterns. I like it. I definitely recommend it. Great artwork, great story. Simon Baz has moments where, yes, he thinks he's big stuff, and then there are moments where he gives really amazing speeches to characters, Bleez, and it's like, wow, he's really a cool character. And then I feel like last issue we kind of got annoyed with Simon. This issue we kind of get a little bit annoyed with Jessica because she goes headlong into things, and she kind of ruined a moment right there with Simon and Bleez. Not a romantic moment, but she ruined a moment where Simon was getting through to Bleez. So this is like the we're frustrated at Jessica issue. Last time was we're frustrated at Simon issue. So I guess that's where we're going to be going. We're going to be bouncing back and forth until these two can actually start working together as a team. And I think we'll get there. I think it's going to take time, but we'll get there. And I'm going to enjoy that journey to when we get there. And with that, that's it for this review, guys. I really enjoyed it. Go out and check out Green Lanterns issue number 3. And until next time, as always, Comic Frontline. We are your number one source for comic-related news, reviews, and a whole bunch more. If you haven't subscribed to Comic Frontline on YouTube yet, maybe you should. This way we're in your sub box and you don't miss out on a single video. This week, San Diego Comic-Con, we're going to have lots of coverage on it. It's going to be on comicfrontline.com, which is updated almost all the time. News, reviews, previews, and more. So you should be checking out comicfrontline.com. But there will also be videos for any breaking news that touches any one of us in Comic Frontline. So there will be videos up for New York Comic Con. So if we're in your sub box, you won't miss out on a single one of those videos. If you're interested in any of our individual work, our individual channels are on the Comic Frontline main page. So you can check us out if you'd like to see any of our individual work. And until next time, everybody, take care, keep reading, keep collecting, and I'll see you guys really soon in the next video.